Molten Furnace is third on my list of least favorite fractals to solo. The beginning of the fractal is fine, but when we get to the weapon testing you can see why. One half of the problem are the two dredge suits that give themselves retaliation if they're nearby, or the end boss is in their range. Retaliation has been removed from the game for a very good reason, because it's just dead on fun. Especially these, since they give 800 retaliation damage per hit. So to survive the retaliation and the massive damage the end boss does, I brought my tanky ranger. Last time I mentioned that ranger was not good enough because the enemies wouldn't focus on the pet, but I've learned a bit through solos that ranger is actually really tanky. And I reversed the role. I became the tank while the pet does all the damage. I expected it to take retaliation damage, so I brought the Lynx and Jaguar combo, but pets are immune to retaliation, so that's fine. Even though I was in full clerics with extra toughness, you can feel that the adrenaline rush was still impactful on the end boss, as it sometimes did 5000. The other half, why this is on fun, is the janky tornadoes. There's not really a hitbox to see, so you just have to guess where it's safe to stand. And if you get hit by the tornadoes, it's game over. I died a few times, which is annoying because the retaliation just drags out the fights. But on inspection of the footage, it looks like I only got hit when there was a suit in the way of the safe spot. So I think for some reason the game thinks the suits are a tornado as well. Anyway, I just started dodging when there was a suit nearby, and I seem to have just done fine. Even though there's two negative impacts, there's one positive. There's a bug at the end. If you die at the last 40% of the core meltdown, where all the weapons are fired off all at once, then the next time you reach that phase, only the stompers are active. Which means you don't really have to dodge all the tornadoes and weave through all the fire fields. Which is nice, because they are one-hit kills. One last thing, I tried to lure all the ambushers into the cave, hoping I could AoE them down, but that was a mistake. I should have just kited them all around from the start. It was a learning experience. It wasn't that difficult. All the trouble and hardships and struggles were done in earlier tiers. See you in the next one.